Anyways, we're gonna start chapter the Endgame. This has been Pitching Games 88. Let's start. 3, 2, 1. Alright, folks, Pitching Games 88. We are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. We are on Endgame Part 2. Now we're going to be learning a little bit more about Denise Daniels, and could she be Rosetta's mother, the mastermind pulling the strings? Anyway, no point in speaking with Mrs. Daniels until we have further evidence. She'll just keep giving us the runaround. Hey Grace, we should return to S.A.R.A's headquarters and do some investigating. Please, someone has to help me. Whoa, who the heck are you? Summer Klein. I know this will sound crazy, but I saw somebody in the Newmark garden with magical powers. Alright, sounds like we'll need to hear the full story. Can you wait in the interrogation room for Secret Agent Ace? Meanwhile, Jones can head over to the S.A.R.A headquarters, Ace. You can meet him there while finishing Miss Klein's statements. That is such a cool art. That is such cool art. Love Endgame. So you say someone with magical powers in the Newmark garden? Can you describe what happened? I was there taking pictures of the plants and flowers from a botany class, and there was these two guys talking, and one of them started yelling. And one of the guys shot something out of his hands, and the other guy was suddenly covered in ice. I didn't know what was going on, but that's what it looked like. I recorded it on the camera, but I freaked out and dropped it running away. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this with Secret Agent Ace. You should go home now and try to calm down. You're not in any danger. Ace, did you hear what this girl said? An injured guy shooting ice from his hand sounded like Christian Bateman. This is the first lead we've had on S.A.R.A since they've been on the run. Christian Bateman was at the Newmark garden. Let's hurry, Ace. We can't miss our chance to catch him. And for those of you guys just joining, appreciate all you guys on Twitch, all everyone on YouTube. We have just been, it's been officially announced that I am going to be in partnership with Criminal Case for Season 6. So they will be providing me in-game cash, and I will be providing some marketing stuff for them. So there might be some stuff that pops up on my videos. I'll see if I can also get a ODD Denise Daniels. I'll see if I can get some cool promos or something that we can work into them. So hopefully we'll do something cool. Hey, so the hairbrush isn't exactly what I expect to find here, but you're right. It does have her initials. We can get some DNA off this brush. We can determine whether Denise Daniels is her mother. Oh, are we going to find out if she's her mother already? What? Okay, we're skipping the garden. This is too interesting. You're pretty extra if you're having your hairbrush engraved. That's I mean, it's one thing to monogram, but to monogram your hairbrush is a little, I think you're right, is a little extreme. Hey, now that you collected some hair from these, Amir can run DNA analysis. Let's see what he finds. Sorry, we're waiting on the Ad Astra members. This is way more interesting to me. Well, I got the results of the DNA test on that hair sample, Ace, and the sample we collected from Denise's hairbrush is a perfect match. What? Is without question her mom. What? Denise and Rosetta are mother and daughter. And we know that Rosetta's mother is a mastermind who's been pulling all the strings, which means it was Denise all along. Whoa. Well, talk about a conspiracy. When in reality, it was only passed from one criminal to another. Oh my gosh. I know Miss Daniels pretended to be outraged by Rosetta's actions as we were, but she was just a mastermind behind Ad Astra all along. You're right, Miss Daniels can't deny any longer who she really is. We really must confront her. Oh crap. This is scary. Miss Daniels, we have proof of who you really are. You're Rosetta Pierre's mother. Oh, so you found out about that, Secret Agent Ace. Alright, it's true, but being Rosetta's mother doesn't make me a criminal. The truth is, we've never seen eye to eye. Stop lying, Miss Daniels. You were the mastermind behind her and the group all along. Me a mastermind? That's very flattering to your Agent Ace, but I don't suppose you have any proof of that. Basing your accusations on the word of my daughter and her criminal associates wouldn't get you anywhere in court. Surely nobody would believe them. Well, I, for one, would believe them over you, but even if you deny everything, Secret and Agent Ace will find proof. You should search this area, but first, I need something to eat. Why would you tell her that we know who she is before we have concrete proof? Why? Why would you do that, Jones? Oh, brother. Oh, my gosh. Brother. It's like, come on, Jones. You're basically like an evil villain. You're basically telling her the whole story before you actually do it. Oh, something in the painting. Ace, Denise can hang her portrait here like she's a reputable director of S.A.R.A, but we know who she really is. And wait, you're right. There's something hidden on the back of the painting. It's a locked folder of confidential documents. Do you think it was Denise herself who had these documents here? Let's crack that lock and find out. Wow. Yeah, I'm not even investigating the garden. Don't care about Christian Bateman right now. This is way too interesting. That's alright. It's got to be there. You made a quick work of this locked folder you found on the back of the painting case. I'm anxious to find out what these are, but these look like personal notes to me. We better have Gabriel look at these documents. Again, not doing the garden. I'm way too interested in Denise Daniels' point of things. Ace, I've been over Miss Daniels' files, and they're a partial record of what appear to be personal experiments that Denise was conducting. But her research goes into complex detail about genetics and biology, so I asked Martine to give me a hand. What kind of personal experiments are we talking about? Well, she's been obsessed by the notion of enhancing the human race. Her research goes back decades. Having Rosetta was part of her project. What do you mean? Well, Rosetta is indeed Denise Daniels' daughter, but not in the traditional sense. Rosetta was one of Denise's first experiments. We took a look at Rosetta's DNA record to discover something very odd. Rosetta was created using only Denise's mitochondrial DNA. What? In other words, Rosetta was a test tube baby. She was developed in a laboratory. Whoa. From the moment Rosetta was born, Denise raised her to believe she was superior to others in every way. I guess that explains where Rosetta got the idea that she was above the sheeple. Well, it didn't take long for Denise to realize that, although Rosetta was a child genius, she was no more resilient or enhanced than any other human being. Rosetta was written off as a failed experiment by the time she was 10, after which Denise stopped having any serious interest in her. So that's why much of Rosetta's early childhood was a mystery to us, Ace. Imagine growing up knowing you were merely your mother's experiment. This explains a lot of Rosetta's behavior, Ace. Regardless of their personal relationship, these documents clearly prove that Denise was the mastermind behind the human enhancement plan all along. We have more than enough evidence to arrest Denise Daniels. I'll call for backup on the way to S.A.R.A headquarters. Oh my gosh. This place is surrounded. Oh dear. What kind of superpowers is Denise Daniels going to have? Oh great, she's escaped? Wait, tell us everything. Gosh. Brother. Alright, Miss Ramsgate, what do you mean Denise Daniels is gone? She disappeared. She phoned me earlier to say she canceled her entire afternoon and was leaving for the day. And this is very unlike her. I was worried. I went into her office to check on her, and it was empty. Miss Daniels wasn't there, and everything had been cleared out. Her desk, her files, all of it gone. Do you have any idea where she's headed? I have no idea. Now, if you excuse me, Secretary James, as S.A.R.A's chief of staff, it falls to me to keep things in order around here. It falls to us to search every square inch of Grimsboro to find Miss Daniels. Here's Secret Agent Ace. Everything in her office was gone except for this. I think you should take it. Ooh, I like the spacesuit. Alright, let's go look at Bateman. Or we'll see who Bateman froze. That's probably more like it. We'll see who Bateman froze. No. Okay. So let's see. So, John Flag Clock. I think that it's the flowers. I think those flowers are new. I don't remember those being there. Yep. I'm right. But you're right. Summer Klein said she recorded the ice shooting incident but lost her camera. Good call. Hey, Summer's camera might be in the flower pot. Let's dig in. There we go. Alright, well done, Ace. You found her camera. This could give us a lead on finding Christian Bateman. There's so many files on here. I wouldn't know where to start. Let's have Kathy examine this camera. I'm no expert in photography. However, it usually shows you the last thing that you took. I did. She was right. There's footage of here Christian Bateman using his powers. Take a look. Ooh, we get video of this? Cool. Ooh, what do you want, Christian? You're fugitive? Oh, well, I don't want to get caught up in whatever you're involved with. I don't need to explain myself to you, Caffrey, or anyone else. Wait, hold on a second. I was only... My goodness, Bateman was using his superpowers to attack that man. And you're right. I knew that other fellow looked familiar. That's Bateman's friend, Eon Caffrey. And I don't know what Mr. Caffrey was doing with Bateman, but he might know where we can find him. Let it go. Let it go. Turn away and slam the door. They're going to say. What's this all about, Secret Agent Ace? I'm a busy man. And you found time in your busy schedule to meet with Christian Bateman, a fugitive. Yeah, well, he's the reason I'm wearing these bandages. He called me out of the blue wanting to talk. He sounded pretty stressed, so we met up at the Newmark Garden. Then out of nowhere, he lost his temper and started shooting what looked like bolts of ice at me. What kind of technology could possibly do that? Well, we're not really sure, but which is why we need to find Bateman. Well, I've got no idea where he is, although I do remember one thing. He kept mentioning something about flying high. Planning an escape by air? We better brief the team on our findings. Here's Secret Agent Ace. I've had some business dealings with Bateman, but after this, I don't want anything to do with him or his money. Yeah, I know. She is. This has been a revelation. This is what I thought, but, I mean, to actually hear it is, like, crazy. Backstabbing plots for criminals and superpowers is insane. Yeah, this is nuts. I think I got a lead to bring order to this madness. Remember what Ian Caffrey said about his encounter with Bateman? He kept repeating something about flying high. Well, I did a little searching. It was simply a throwaway phrase. Flying High is a company that manufactures helicopters, and Christian Bateman just purchased one. Apparently, Bateman's newest purchase is on top of a building in Newmark right now. Oh, we need to go stop them. My favorite part of the additional investigation is looking very closely into the preview and see if we can see anything. Is that a female? Looks like a female. With like a rose? Huh. It's a female, so it's not Rosetta. Could it that doesn't look like Denise either. You think that's a guy? You think that's Bateman? I don't know if that's Bateman. I mean, it looks fit. It just looks like his shirt is a little... He's got protrusion. Oh, maybe that is Bateman's outfit. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, so are we going to be doing this next Valentine's Day? We will. So I will see you guys next Valentine's Day. Thank you guys for all watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all being on Twitch, on YouTube, helping us all out. I'm very excited to be partnering with Pretty Simple in the upcoming season. It'll be really fun. Once I know more details about that, I will let you all know. So, thank you guys all. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for everybody signing the change.org, getting it out there. Thanks, Ricky, for the thumbnails. Thank you, Kian, for helping me with all this stuff. This has been a whirlwind and really fun, and I'm super excited for the conclusion of this season and also to be able to do next season. So I'll see you guys later. This is Pachini's 88. Over and out.